Hello, boring vlog people. How are you doing this fine day? Me? I am so darn great. I am so good. You won't even believe how good I is. I was that good. Yeah, just turn down the radio so I could talk to y'all, even though it's one of my favorite songs right now. But then again, it's everybody's favorite song because otherwise they wouldn't play it all the frickin' time on the radio. It's Somebody That I Used to Know. Cause now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody! I wonder who it was. Who did he used to know? And he was like, I don't know you anymore because I has amnesia. Because that's what the song's about, right? The guy gets amnesia so he doesn't know that person no more. Right? Oh no, that ain't what it's about? Oh, okay, I was looking at it wrong. I guess I listened to it. I interpreted it a different way then. But yeah, I heard today about this story or technology, I guess, where ATMs in Japan, what gives you your money, bank ATMs, I guess they've started using like the palm of your hand to identify yourself instead of a credit card. So, I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess. But then you got to think about it. If somebody steals your credit card, okay, whoop-de-doo, you cancel your credit card, you say, well, that was a fraudulent charge, eventually you get your money back, probably, and whoop-de-doo. I mean, yeah, it's a pain in the butt, but you just order a new credit card, and then, it's over with, and you deal with whatever. If they charged a bunch of money to your account, you just say, that wasn't me, they stole my card, blah, 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 it's taken care of. Whereas, you get your hand chopped off, you're screwed. Like, if you put that much value in somebody's hand, people go through a lot of work as it is right now to steal credit cards. Depending on the value of the person's hand, what's to stop thieves from hand-jacking people, And that's really scary. I would rather have somebody steal my credit card and, charge some stuff to it and then get that money back eventually and get a new card than not have a hand. I think that's a pretty good trade-off, and whoop-de-doo, you have to take your credit card out and swipe it. Really? Is it that hard to do that you have to instead not, come on, you can't carry one credit card with you? People are getting that lazy that they have to just, everything has to be in their body, or you have to use your hand or your fingerprint to do stuff. Come on. Really? I think that's just a bit too lazy, considering, what it could bring. It really could, some billionaire's got all his money in an account that's tied to his hand. Well, say goodbye to your hand, if that's the easiest way to get access to your money. So, I mean, that just sounds pretty darn scary to me. Because I like my hands, I use them for things. Right now, I'd be screwed. I wouldn't be able to film myself right now without my hands. That would be lame. But, well, my phone just said something to me. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I think that the risk outweighs the gain completely when it comes to that. Like, credit cards are so easy. I think that the more logical choice would be to build in credit cards to phones. Like this phone, I can pay for stuff with this phone. I did it the other day at Jamba Juice. I had some Google Wallet money or whatever that they give you $10 for downloading it. So I went to Jamba Juice, tapped my phone to the thing, bam, paid for it. Didn't have to take out my wallet or anything. And everybody has a cell phone. It's gonna be a long time till cell phones are gone. So instead, how about we put it into your cell phone? Because still, you get your cell phone stolen, that's lame, but not your hands. It's still not your hands. And it's so, I mean, if the whole deal is to get rid of credit cards, then everybody's still going to have a phone for a long time. And, I mean, I think that would be the better option. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty crazy that, people are trying to do that. And maybe it's just for, like, saying that they can do it. Like, oh, we developed the technology to do this. Okay, that's cool. Just don't use it for that. Use it for something else. I don't know. Just not that. But yeah, other than that, I've just spent most of my day relaxing. I've been watching The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo The Girl Who Played with Fire, but the Swedish versions of them. So I've been doing a lot of reading today to read all those subtitles. I've already seen the movies, but Netflix has the extended edition of like all 3 of them in a row. It's like split up into 8 different parts, almost like they're each an hour and a half, like TV show sorta. So that's kind of cool. I guess there's an additional an additional 2 hours of footage in there. So that's awesome. Cause I watched it, how long ago? I don't know, a little while ago. I watched, all 3 of them on Netflix. No, was it on Netflix? I don't remember if it was on that. Yeah, I think it was when I watched the 3 of them. And, they're good movies. I still haven't seen the US version. I heard it was a good movie, but not quite as good as the Swedish version of it, which I enjoyed. So it's like I'm kind of skeptical to see the U.S. version, even though I like Daniel Craig, and I want to see how they did it in the U.S. version and see how it compares. And it'll be nice to not have to read subtitles the whole time, and I'll be able to watch the movie. Which is one cool thing about the Swedish version is oh my god, they film in some amazing locations. They have such great. Oh gosh, the first one especially, when they're like out in the woods and with the mountains behind. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it over there in Sweden. And even the second one. They've got some really nice locations, and it's just filmed very nicely. Like, it looks beautiful. And the trailer for the American version, I remember seeing it panning up the snow-covered driveway to that or whatever the music was, where it like cuts in and out of the girl with the dragon tattoo. And so it looked really cool, and I was interested to see it. I just haven't actually watched it yet, and I know it just came out on DVD, so I should be able to find it somewhere. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go eat my food. So I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and yeah, that's a bit. That's it. So long. Bye bye.